Vien and welcome to my blog. For today's video, I'm going to share to you how to apply for a Working with Children check in person, especially if you don't have Australian driver's license or learner's permit or any Australian documents to prove your identity online. You don't have any other choice but to verify your identity through Australian Post or the post office. But before anything else, why do we need a Working with Children check and who needs it? The purpose of the Working with Children check is to assist in protecting the children from sexual and physical harm by ensuring that people who work with or care for them are subject to a screening process. You are breaking a law if you start child-related work without applying for a Working with Children check first. Even those who hired you are also breaking the law if you don't have any WWCC or Working with Children check yet. There are two types of Working with Children check. One is the volunteer and the other is the employee check. The difference is volunteer is for those unpaid work and the Working with Children check card is for free, while the employee check is for those child-related work that you are paid for and it costs $128.20. The check is valid for 5 years whether it's a volunteer or employee check. You will also receive an ID card for your WWCC and also access a digital card through Service Victoria with a QR code for scanning to check if it's still valid and active. This will be helpful for your employers and also those who will hire you. So if you're ready to apply for a Working with Children check or WWCC, let's start. I'll be sharing my screen so you can see how it looks like. Laters! I am already sharing my screen. I hope you can see it clearly. On your browser, paste the link on the search box. You may copy the link from the description box below. Once on the site, you will see the in-person application for Working with Children checks. By the way, this is only applicable for those in Victoria or here in Melbourne. For other states, there might be a different application. Moving forward, scroll down to see the step 1. Complete an online application. Click the online application with AusPost button. AusPost is the Australian Post or the local post office here in Australia. On the next page, verify your identity. Scroll down until you see the verify at a post office. You may check the participating post where you could verify your identity documents because not all post office can verify it. Once you click the link, another tab will appear where you can check for the nearest post office near you. Just type your zip code and click the search button and a list of post office and its address will appear along with a map. Once you found the location you preferred, go back to the first tab and click the Verify at a Post Office button. On the next page, application type. First question, have you applied for a Victorian Working with Children check before? Click No. Last question, which kind of check do you need? Choose employee because most of you probably need it for work or to get paid. If not, choose the volunteer option. After that, click the next button. On the next page, your details. Fill out all the details and answer the following questions. First question, do you have a family or last name? I'll choose yes. Input your last name, first name, and middle name. Next question, have you ever been or are you currently known by other name? If you have a middle name, choose yes and fill out the needed details. If not, choose no. I'll choose no for this example. Next question, the sex or gender. Choose the appropriate answer, whether female or male. Next is your date of birth. Just type in your correct date of birth, then country of birth. For this one, I'll choose Philippines, then the town or city or suburb of birth. After that, answer if you are Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander origin. I'll choose no for this one. Then, click the next button. On the next page, contact details. Input your email address. This is where you will receive the unique application QR code that you will need to show at the post office. After that, provide at least one phone number. I'll type in an Australian mobile number. You may leave the home and work phone blank if you don't have any details to provide. Next is the current residential address. Type in your complete address. Next question, is your postal address same as your residential address? I'll choose yes for this one. If not, just provide the appropriate answer or the current postal address. Next question, have you lived at any other Australian address in the past 5 years? Choose the appropriate answer. If yes, provide your previous address. If none, choose no, then click the next button. On the next page, organization details. First question, do you know which specific organization you will be doing paid or volunteer child-related work for? Choose the appropriate answer. If yes, provide the name of the organization. If you don't have an employer yet, choose no. Occupational fields. Select the best fit for your role from the list or whichever is appropriate. I'll choose 20, childcare in home care. You may choose as many as you want or whichever is appropriate. After that, click the next button. On the next page, review. Check if you have entered your details correctly. Once done, click the next button. On the next page, consent and declaration. Read the informed consent and declaration that you have provided true, complete, and correct information. Then, sign and submit by ticking the checkbox and sign and submit button to agree to the consent and declaration. Once done, you will receive a confirmation email that includes your unique application QR code and this instruction. Visit a participating post office with your QR code and verify the IDs and documents. Have your photo taken at no charge. Pay the fee if you are applying for employee check. And we're done. That's how you apply for a WWCC or Working with Children check. I hope you have followed the walkthrough process I did. Please also like and share this to your family and friends who needs a Working with Children check. If you have any question, just comment them down below and I'll be answering them one by one. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to be notified for other visa application tutorial and other international student related stuff. Have a nice day everyone! 안녕 친구야! Bye bye!